The fourth one, this is the one. When you want to be a leader, you should be doing the hardest and more difficult. The second thing is about give credit. If you're a leader, give all the credit to your teammates. Pull up 20 kilos in the gym. So leadership is exactly the same thing. So leadership.
After working like last 15 years in IT field, this is what I realized. What is IT? Yeah.
Sure, make it happen. Thank you.
So let's give a big hand to these student leaders to bring the training to you. Why don't you give a big hand to them?
Managing your team member, but also managing the conflicts among them as well is also important. What are some of your thoughts, Mr. Masu?
I want to give real value. I want to add more. Thank you for Laksh for sharing some of the thing about leadership. So I want to give some detailed breakdown. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about how you can build the leaderships, and then I'm going to give you 7 steps for 7x your leadership what you are today if you start executing after listening to it. So let's figure out what is leadership. Leadership is all about building muscle. You go to the gym, if you try to lift 20 kilos, 25 kilos, you're going to break your body. But if you start lifting 5 kilo and next week if you try to 7 kilo, then and after a few months you are definitely gonna pull up 20 kilos in the gym. So leadership is exactly the same thing. So leadership is a journey, and it's like building muscle, and more you will do, more and heavier leadership tech you can take into it. So this is the thing. If you want to be a great leader, get your mindset ready that I need to build my leadership muscle, and you need to work on it step by step. So that's why it calls about leadership in different levels, and the top levels of leadership is leadership level 5. If you can Google after my talk, you'll definitely get it. It's a what is level 5 leader, and then you can assess yourself what level you are right now, and then you can start working on it. So I told you to start working on it, and I told you that I'm going to give you 7 things which can 7x your leadership skill. Number 1, the communicate. Your communication is going to be very key. The way you communicate with your team member. How to communicate with your team member? Communicate with empathy and communicate with appreciation. What does that mean, communicate with empathy? Walk to the place and you see that your team member did not get the job done yet or get the task done. You come and, hey, what are you doing right now? Why you have not done? This is one way of communication. And the second way of communication is this. Hey, the task is not done. Are you okay? Is there something wrong with you? Something wrong with your family? Something wrong with your study? Did you got hammered by teachers or get an issue with your family? What's wrong? Are you okay? So that's called empathy. So communicate with your team member with empathy, and communicate with appreciation. So when they're getting it done, say thank you for getting it done, so we could take it forward and can take the project forward. So your communication is the key. I just gave you so 2 small examples, but if you can study around, and I spoke a lot, and all the speaking are already available on the internet. If you Google my name and leadership, you'll find them. The second thing is about give credit. If you're a leader, give all the credit to your teammates. If you look at all the great leaders of the world, they don't take any credits. They give all the credit to other people, their teammates. So if you want to be a great leader, learn that yourself, be a selfless, give all the credit to your team members. Number 3, be very people oriented. Like to spend time with your people. If you're introvert people, that's fine. Look at the world, all the billionaires, extremely successful people. Most of them are actually not extrovert people. So if you are an introvert right now, use different tools, digital space, online platform to find a way to communicate with the people. And to get into it. So the fourth one, this is the one. When you want to be a leader, you should be doing the hardest and more difficult work in the team. Don't think about I'm the biggest boss, I'm going to tell people what to do, and I'm not going to take the biggest work. If you want to be a leader, you should be taking the hardest and the biggest work. And make a roadmap and break it down into small pieces, and then you can give it to a team when they can easily consume. When you be a leader, your mindset should be, I want to be the champion of my team, and I want to be the biggest contributor for the team. And then you will be a leader who's set by example. So be that leader. And so that's the team number 5. Do the most in your team. Then they will see what you do. The team member will be motivated and will be doing for you as well. Number 6, attract the best talent to work with your teams. So talk to most amount of people, get the best people working with you. This is the team number 6, and the last one, take responsibility. Everything happened to your team is your responsibility. Every people who failed in your team is your responsibility because you recruit them. So when you can put yourself the most responsible people in the team, well done. You already started to be a leader. So these are my 7 tips for you to boost your 7x your leadership. If you start practicing today, I challenge you in next 3 to 6 weeks, you will see a significant difference in your leadership in you.